I am so glad we are done with that fucking game, right?
Yes, congratulations, by the way.
You too. Look at that view.
Now that
This is amazing.
Impressive.
Oh. Ahoy. Hello there.
Episode 3 is called Looking at Your Browser History, and the meaning of the title, I suppose, is that all the characters aren't quite being truthful, and it's almost like you could find the real person in someone's browser history. And I think all of the characters, by the end of the episode, start to realize they've got to try a little bit harder to be who they really are.
Oh my God! This is incredible! Oh, it's my perfect utopia. Sailors giving out free drinks.
One of the most memorable scenes to film in this episode was the naval destroyer launch party. We had this amazing, huge ship, the USS Hornet in Alameda. We had these vintage aircrafts that we towed around. We had weapons that we moved all around the ship to set up the party.
He is so gay. He is gay, 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 the gayest thing I've ever seen on two legs. I'm sure of it.
I love the way Patrick sees Kevin in this random encounter and then follows him around the ship. I love the kind of chase around this party.
Whoa. Are these things real?
Yeah, I think so.
When we were looking around the location and we saw these torpedoes, we were like, okay, is it just ridiculous to put two people on torpedoes? But then we thought, fuck it, we may as well. It's an opportunity we can't miss.
Is that to keep the energy up?
It's been a long day.
Sorry.
My favorite scene is in the bathhouse and the introduction of Lynn's character.
No one really likes to talk in these places anymore, do they?
Did they ever?
Sure, they used to. Still had sex, but it was friendlier.
Lynn sparks Dom's curiosity. He's clearly a wise person, and I think Dom is looking for some wisdom in his life.
And also just the fact that our introduction to Scott Bakula is in a steam room is kind of funny.
We're done.
Done? What do you mean we're done?
I mean, we're done. I need somebody working for me who actually wants to work for me.
Augustine obviously is miserable and depressed because he's been fired, so he ends up stuffing his face with cake, and then meets CJ, who very quickly introduces himself as a sex worker.
Some people are good with numbers, they become accountants. I'm useless with numbers, but very good at sex.
He is enamored by the boldness of CJ, that CJ is happy just to stand there and say, I'm a sex worker, I'm not embarrassed about it, this is what I do. And Augustine is a person that can't even say out loud that he's an artist.
After Augustine meets CJ, I think he doesn't know what he wants from him or if he wants something from him, but he can't really stop thinking about him.
And it seems you've been visiting certain websites a lot.
Patrick deletes his dating profile because he's feeling something about Kevin and wanting to impress him, wanting to please him, and wanting to recommit himself to work.
I think it's just saying, I'm done with like ridiculous dating, or as he sees as ridiculous dating, and I'm gonna try something different. So I think it's a new start for him.